What up? Oh, my phone dying. It's on 2%. But I want to talk about like dreams, right? Um, I don't think I've ever had dreams that were like super funny, or just like ridiculous. Most of my dreams when I was little were either nightmares or they were just like kind of cool to be in, right? Like I've had a few that I was like a superhero. Like I was Miles Morales before I even knew Miles Morales even existed, bro. And I was Miles Morales before Miles Morales even existed. Like I had a black Spider-Man suit and everything, and I was like swinging through a city. It's kind of crazy, actually. That was when I was like 9, 10 maybe. Um, I mainly did it at night too. I was like mainly like at night. I don't know if there's like a whole universe. Like I remember being a part of like a it was like inspired by the games we used to play on PS2. We used to play like Ultimate Alliance and one of the X-Men games, um, and Fantastic Four on PS2. So it was like in the city, kind of like that, and it also kind of looked like the PS2 as well. Um, but like I don't know how we used to think it looked, not like how it actually looked. I don't know how to explain it. Like when you're little, or like when you like look at things like back then, it all looked like kind of like really realistic and like really cool. And now you look at it and it's like a oh, you know. But it's like a whole universe. Like there was like a whole raid that we did like on a compound, and that was like with the Teen Titans and shit. It was like kind of cool. But um, there was there was this there's this one I had that was, oh yeah, the reoccurring nightmare that I used to have. You remember? I think, is it Dumbo or Mumbo from Shrek? Yo, he used to scare the shit out of me, bro, when I was little. Like dead ass. Like I used to call him the Cookie Monster, and they never knew who I meant. Um, but like every time Shrek 2 used to play, they used to watch it all the time. When he got on screen, I used to like had to like either leave the room or just look away, right? Um, but yo, it used to be like, okay, so, and oddly enough, in these dreams, I used to be like, the main character from Polar Express. I used to be him in like all of them, or at least most of them, um, or at least in like the notable one that I'm thinking about. They kind of just it's like all encompassing, right? But it used to start off with we would be in the house, right? And it was everybody in the house. We all was just chilling. It felt kind of like it would feel kind of weird, right? But we were in the house chilling. Damn, it's 1:33. But we were in the house chilling, right? Um, and then you would hear like you would just hear like these steps, like these. I don't have anything to like, right? And it wouldn't be like nothing would be shaking. It'd be like a little slight steps, and immediately I would know, right? But I would kind of like maybe I would kind of like gaslight myself into maybe not thinking it was right. And I remember having like the pocket with a hole in it. I think I actually had a robe with a pocket with the same hole in it, which is kind of funny, like in real life. Which is probably why I saw myself as him. And it would just get louder and louder, right? Like the steps would be louder and louder, right? And then the house would slowly start to shake more and more, right? And then it would get faster and faster, right? So the steps would be like, think like Bowser steps, but like 10 times worse, right? And they would just start getting like closer and closer and louder and faster until he got like, I don't know, maybe 100 feet from my house, and then he would start sprinting. It would be like just getting louder and louder. It would shake more and more, and then I was used to like, that's like I would start to like panic and stuff like that, right? And I would pinch myself, and then I would go into third person, look at myself, and yell and say, "It's a dream." And then he would rip off the roof, right? Like after it would be like he would run, he would get right outside the the house. He would stop for like 5 seconds, right? About 5 6 seconds. So, no, about like 5 6 seconds, right? And then he would tear off the roof after I go into third person until I say it's a dream, and then he would pick me up, still in third person, and he would eat me. But I would always try to wake up before he ate me. So I've always had the ability to force myself out of dreams when I didn't like them. Um, yeah. I just okay. uh, but yeah, that's it was pretty scary. Oh, and I had this FNAF nightmare I had a few times where I'll be running down this dark hallway, and if you know what Joy of Creation is from that, I'm pretty sure, and then I will be running, right? No context, no contacts, no nothing, right? Just running, and I look behind me, I see a pair of eyes just moving up and down, chasing me, and it usually Chica, not any freaky shit. I guess it was just because it was just Chica. It would be random sometimes, but Foxy. I think the one that scared me the most was probably Foxy, um, or maybe Chica because it was with a nightmare. And then, yeah, it would be that. It would be like running. It was just weird. Um, I'm not gonna talk about that dream. That dream is holding a very special place. Um, I've had like, bro, I've had so many dreams where like I was in the afterlife, right? Like, I know, like when I die in dreams, I don't die. I go to like the afterlife, bro. Like, and the afterlife changes. Sometimes it's like a school of fish, right? And then like it's like a school of fish, like a really low ceiling. Um, and that would be like, you know, you die, you go there, right? Um, one time I had this dream where my sister's friend was driving her car. I was in the back seat. My sister was in the passenger. And you know, like those winding bridges, like those winding like bridge highways. They were going up the the bridge, right? And they just like yeeted off the they yeeted off the bridge into a building where where we died, right? But it was so weird. This was years ago. Um, it was like the afterlife. There was like this big ass line, right? But they weren't letting anybody through due to like something technical, right? And it was like they were doing it on purpose. Who was they? I don't know. It was my dream, but it was like they were doing it on purpose, holding people up and not allowing them to get through into the afterlife because they wanted like kind of like free reign or like all of something. Um, yeah, it's kind of a little. I'm not gonna say it's accurate, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna make another one actually.